The Canadian government has proposed draft regulations for its Online News Act, which aims to make tech giants like Google and Meta pay for news content they distribute on their platforms. The draft regulations, which were released on Friday, September 1, 2023, outline the criteria and processes for obtaining an exemption from the Act. According to the government, the Act will apply to platforms that have a total global revenue of $1 billion or more in a calendar year, operate in a search engine or social media market distributing and providing access to news content in Canada, and have 20 million or more Canadian average monthly unique visitors or average monthly active users. Currently, only Google and Meta's Facebook meet these criteria, though Microsoft's Bing search engine is the next closest to falling under the Act. The government estimates that Google would need to offer $172 million and Facebook $62 million in compensation to Canadian media outlets per year to qualify for an exemption. The compensation can be both monetary and non-monetary, such as training and advertising. The compensation amount is based on a formula that considers the tech company's global revenues, Canada's share of their global GDP, and the earnings of full-time journalists working in a Canadian news organization. The government says the Act is intended to level the playing field between big tech and Canada's journalism sector, and to support the diverse production of Canadian news in communities across Canada. Heritage Minister Pascal Stange said the goal of the Act is to make sure that those who benefit the most from the Canadian market fall under the bill, and that the bill will remain relevant in 5 and 10 years. However, the Act has faced criticism and resistance from some tech companies, especially Meta, which has blocked Canadian news content from its platform since June 2023. Meta has argued that the Act is unfair, unworkable, and unconstitutional, and that it would harm the interests of Canadians who use its services. Meta has also said that it already contributes to Canadian journalism through its Facebook News program, which pays some publishers for their content. The draft regulations will be published in the Canada Gazette on Saturday, September 2, 2023, and will be open for public consultation for 30 days. The final regulations will also be published in the government newspaper, and will bind the Canadian Radio-Télévision and Telecommunications Commission, CRTC, which will be responsible for enforcing the Act.